like different seasons bring on different things that I like. And I think with this YouTube channel, I am going to not do the special effects makeup and kind of put more effort and my love into my new budding homestead. This new channel that is going to be mostly what I'm doing in my garden and what I'm growing. Some things I've already started from seeds, which I'm actually, just a little PS, I suck at seed starting. Like, I'm not good. I have started seeds with my dad or my mom. Like, they always did that, and mostly my dad, and like, I just wasn't into that. And then when my husband and I were still dating and living in a little apartment, I declared that we were gonna have a garden, and I tried seeds every year. Nothing ever happened or worked, and I would just go to the greenhouse and buy the plants that I wanted. Just go to like a greenhouse and buy the plants that I wanted, or Lowe's from what is that, is it Bonnie Seeds? And you know, I was successful. I would grow a little bit. We'd have tomatoes and zucchini and some fun things. We tried watermelon one year and got like a nice watermelon. And then we got married, bought a house, and we put in two raised garden beds. The one I put mostly just my herbs. That was one thing that like I was really good at. I like transplanted all my herbs from our apartment to our new garden bed, and then I had a few tomato plants, zucchini plants. And then last year we expanded the garden to 4 more garden beds. My crops were really good last year, actually. This year, I was determined to start seeds. I wanted fun things. I hope they taste good. Like things that you can't get at like local nurseries and Lowe's or Home Depot. Like in my area, okra is not a big thing. I want to grow okra. Just one. I don't even know if I like okra. But it's just an experiment to see if I can grow it from a seed. I'm not the most knowledgeable when it comes to gardening. I know what works for me in some aspects, but then I also know that the fun part is trying and, you know, seeing if things work differently than, you know, what you would expect. I don't know where else to go. I'm gonna take you and show you my seedlings, the ones that are inside. I have some outside. It is snowing, so I don't really feel like going back outside until I have to. And it's like noon, and I have to, like I said, I have to go to work at 1. So let's go do that real quick, and then maybe I'll do a little signing off. Okay, we're gonna start up here. These are all of my Brad's Atomic Grape tomatoes. A couple days ago, I separated them because they were all kind of bunched together. But I have many of those. They still look a little sad from the transplant, but I think most of them are gonna bounce back. Like you can already see, like this guy. Look at this guy. This guy looks great. Some of them, they got a little wilty, but that's okay. They probably also need a little water. Yeah, they need water. So, and then we come down next here. I've turned them around. So, let's see. These guys, I believe, are my painted lady. Like if you look, do you see some of those leaves? Like, let me see if I can get my hand back there. Like this leaf right here. That's the way it's supposed to look. They are variegated leaves. I forget what color tomato they are. I think maybe a yellow or an orange, I think. Maybe a reddish orange. But, I mean, they are just a really pretty tomato plant. Like, look how beautiful. Let's see, let me try and get over there. Do you see that tomato plant? Look how pretty it is. So they're doing really well. And then we come over here, And these are all my blueberry tomato plants. You can kind of tell by, I don't know if you can really see on this video, but like the stalks are like purple, which are really neat. Like, look at that. But like those guys are doing great. And I need to give these away to people because that's 2 tiers of my shelves that they're taking up. We need to do something about that. We need to start giving them away. And then these guys are just microgreens that I decided to start in this little plant, this little water collector for a plant, terracotta water thing. But they're ready to be picked and eaten, so we're probably gonna eat those this weekend. And then down here, these guys are my loofahs, which are I'm so thankful that they look great. I have tried so long to get this. This is the first year that they've looked so successful and beautiful, and I am so happy. This one looks dirty, but so those are my loofahs. That's only the one tray of the loofahs. There's more. And then let's see. Oh, these are mystery peppers because I forgot to mark them. I think they're all bell peppers. So those are all the bell peppers. These apocalypse scorpions. I'm gonna wait till they get a little bit bigger so I can transplant some into this cell. And then these are more bell peppers here. So like they were just overrun with pepper plants. So I transplanted them over here. That's why I didn't really mark them because they're both, we got grande and mini. I think will be, whatever. They're bell peppers. And then let's come down here. So my sugar baby, these are my sugar baby watermelons. I got two moon and stars, and I planted 4 Kajari melons, but I only got 2. So, but that's okay, because I don't really need 2. Because I don't even know how many melons grow on a vine. So I have like a bunch of watermelons. These are new for me this year. These are artichokes. They look great. I have one back here that started to look real sad. I don't know if you can see that, but I didn't do anything with it. I've been watering it as normal, and it is getting a new leaf. So I think it's gonna bounce back. It's gonna be good. And then these guys right next to it, right here, are more loofah plants. And they got transplanted, even though they do not like to be transplanted. I think I'm only going to lose, out of all of these transplants, I think I'm only losing 2, maybe 3. Like this one might not come back. But everyone else is looking decent. This one's looking great. The one in the back here is looking great. These two, they look a little curled and sad. So these two look a little curled and sad, but I think they're going to be just fine. And we move it down a little more. There's more Brad's Atomic Grape tomatoes. I think it's one row of that. And then we got Romas, which my Romas are finally starting to look pretty decent. So we have many of those, which is great because they're Nick's favorite. And they're probably my favorite also. And they're also paste tomatoes, so I can preserve them a little bit better. And then the last one is Black Beauty tomatoes. And out of this whole thing, there's 2 rows, only 3 of them popped up. But that's okay. I'm not too worried about it. I can get other tomatoes. Ooh, sorry, my legs hurt. And then finally, there's some more pepper plants. We got, hold on, let me come down here. Okay. All right, so down here we have the last row of seedlings that I'm doing. We have Craig's Grande Jalapeno, and I have many plants of those, so pretty happy with them. And then these Sugar Rush Peaches, which are also doing very, very well. And I think, yeah, I'm paused. Okay, so we had one row of those, but I had sowed like multiple seeds and transplanted these just a couple days ago. So these are also Sugar Rush peaches. So I have a decent amount of them. Pepper blot. I forget exactly what they are. There's like, I think a different mix of different peppers, which they look great. My jalapenos also look great. And then over here are some just kind of leftovers, kind of. So I was trying to do lettuce, and the lettuce is in this tray, and I kind of messed them up and then forgot about them, and to my surprise they are coming in, which is great. And then over here I started celery really early. They came up, they all died, and except for this one was from the original planting. That one's doing great. So then I put more seeds in, many more seeds in, and now they're all coming up and I don't know what to do with them. So I'm gonna be overrun with pink celery as well. But that is this. These are my plant babies. I'm doing pretty good. Okay, so I guess we're gonna sign off here. So those are my seedlings, and I'm really excited to, plant them. But I also know that it is snowing outside, so I can't plant any of them just yet. So we're just gonna let them stay in here on their heat mats and get their nice little watering and their, their sun. And on nice days, I've been taking them outside and to the greenhouse and then bring them back in at nighttime, because I really didn't want any kind of cold to like hurt any of them. But thanks for stopping in, and I hope to do another one next week. We'll see. We'll talk.